This is the wheel part for the wheel assembly. And I have started by opening a new part file. I have set my sketch grid up, and I have used the options menu to set my units and my precision for my decimal places. Okay, first place we're going to start is the front plane, and as I get the front plane turned on, I will talk to you about how we're going to accomplish this. So front plane, hit the sketch button that rotates it for me. I'm just going to zoom this over into the corner a little bit. And notice on the picture, on the documentation, we are going to sketch this portion of the wheel. Then we're going to mirror it over to the left side over here. Then we're going to put in a center line down here and revolve it around the center line to produce our wheel. It's kind of a fun little drawing. Alright, so I'm just going to take the line command, and I'm going to hover over the origin. Maybe I'm going to take the line command. Right click line. Let's try it that way. I'm going to hover over the origin so I'm straight above it. And I'm just going to start sketching this profile in. And about 0.75. Remember, we're going to come back and dimension this. Now I want to make sure that this line is on an angle right here and not locked in horizontally. So I'm going to come down. And I don't want to lock this in up above. I want it to actually be a little bit shorter, but I do want to lock it in. There we go. So let's start with this sketch and see if we can put some dimensions on it and make it look the way we want to. I can either hit dimension here or right click and start dimensioning. I can see on my profile that this dimension is 0.75. And I'm going to do this as quickly as my computer will allow. I can see that the bottom one is 0.6875, 0.6875. This little line right there is 0.125. From the line to the corner of this one, I'm going to pull that across, and I believe that one is 0.25. Okay. The height, well, we can get the distance here, and it doesn't really matter the order I put these in. This distance is 0.25. Let's put in a couple more dimensions. I know that the hole goes to the origin down here, and it's a 1-inch diameter hole, so I'm going to dimension the radius here at 0.5. Let's see, from the origin again, I'm going to go to the next line up, and it is 0.75. And then we have one more, our overall, and that's again from the origin. The top line is 2. All right. So let's go ahead and mirror this across to the other side. And I'm going to go up here to Mirror Entities. And my box on the left is looking for the entities to mirror. So I'm just going to pull a box over all of those items. And it wants to know which line to mirror about. So I'm going to click in that box and make sure it's highlighted. Then I'm going to highlight that line right there. And you can kind of see the profile coming in on the other side. I'm going to hit the check mark. And now my sketch is on the other side. What I haven't done yet is put in my center line down here where I want to mirror around. So I'm going to click on the flyout menu underneath line and click on center line. I'm just going to come in over here on the origin and put in my center line. And hit the check mark. And we are ready to revolve this. So let's go up to Features and Revolve. And it has picked line 16, it looks like, right there. Selected contours, I'm just going to click inside of here and inside of here, and that picks both of them. I can hit the check mark, and I should get my wheel. The last operation on my wheel is to put in some fillets. So let's go to the fillet command on the features palette. And I believe that I do not have it on there, but I believe that the fillets are 0.125. So I'm just going to click on these inside corners and make sure I get the edge and not the face again. So all my edges show up here. My fillet diameter or radius 0.125. Hit the check mark, and my wheel is completed with my fillets on it.